Attention fitness enthusiasts and garage gym warriors. Today is an exciting day as we welcome a visionary leader and the driving force behind the garage gym competition community. This individual has not only redefined the concept of powerlifting competitions, but has also cultivated a thriving community of like-minded individuals dedicated to pushing their limits. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the CEO of Garage Gym Competition, Joe Gray. A true pioneer in the fitness space, Joe Gray has transformed ordinary garage spaces into arenas of strength, resilience, and friendly competition. Through their leadership, the Garage Gym Competition has become a hub for innovation, connecting fitness enthusiasts worldwide in the pursuit of personal best and camaraderie. Whether you're a seasoned garage gym athlete or a newcomer looking for inspiration, get ready for insights, challenges, and a glimpse into the future of home fitness. Let's give a virtual round of applause to Joe Gray, the architect of Garage Gains and the heartbeat of the Garage Gym Competition community. Oh, Mr. Joe Gray, how are you? Oh.
Good, man, good. I think a couple of people have said it already. I think you need to give up on your physical therapy stuff and just write intros for people. That's your new job. So that's phenomenal.
Oh, thank you so much. It literally took me all day yesterday to write all these, so maybe it's not my job.
That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure if I went on Fiverr right now and typed in like write me a Twitch, intro, it'd probably cost me $100. So there you go.
Got it for free.
Yeah, you did like $1,000 worth of work in a day. So
yeah, I'm really in a deficit right now, so any subs that we can get, guys, would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, Joe Gray, if you could, tell the people a little bit about yourself, a little bit about the competition, that'd be awesome. And we'll get the ball rolling.
Yeah, so Joe Gray, I started the Garage Gym Competition 6 years ago, so 2018. So it was on a whim. I reached out to a handful of my friends and said, hey, what do you think? I think it'd be cool to have a powerlifting meet for people who lift at home. And it just kind of went from there. The first couple of pushbacks were like, well, you don't want to review everyone's lifts, right? Like you don't want to be that internet judge. And I said, nah, you're right. I don't. So we made the rules really light and really easy. From a lack of technology, I went, I'm not going to do all the things that they typically require in a powerlifting meet, from the stance of not being able to like weigh things and different stuff like that and require all these specific stuff that normal powerlifting wants. Everything just came out to, if it looks like a squat, bench, and deadlift, it counts, right? And so we have sponsors who have shown up every year, which are awesome, and they keep getting bigger and badder and more crazy. We've got guys like Prime Fitness in May was supposed to send out one of their single stack units to the winner, which is like just a incredible like $3,500 pull down low row cable solution. And they looked at the guy's gym, Tim, and they're like, yeah, we're going to do even better. And they sent him a full rack with all the integrated stuff, like a $5,500, $6,000 rack, something like that. So we got Juggernaut, AI, so Chad was on the live stream in May. They do all kinds of cool stuff. We get to borrow and beg and steal all of their great content, tips and tricks and stuff to help people be better lifters. We've got Crandall Fitness and Strength Warehouse USA and all kinds of cool guys putting up gift cards. American Barbell, who I don't know if anybody listening or you guys are part of the Home Gym Discord. So American Barbell worked with the people there to create a barbell specifically for like the Home Gym group. So it's a stainless steel power bar with it's supposed to be like chewy Neuralink. So it's literally called the Chewy Bar. So those are prizes that are up for grabs and all kinds of stuff, shirts and supplements and different things. And so, and then they pay me a little bit, so then that way I can keep the lights on. So, because running a website and, newsletter and all these other things cost money. And so,
and time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. So, Yeah, so that's the competition, and then on the other side of stuff, I go by Gray Matter Lifting, and I do product reviews and articles about lifting at home as well. So they're kind of two heads of the same, animal kind of thing,
Hmm.
just slightly different beast. And so my pretty much whole life is thinking about, talking about, looking at stuff about lifting at home. So when I'm not doing that, I'm probably coaching either soccer or basketball for my daughter. That's where we were earlier today, kicking butt out on the soccer field.
Ooh,
And
nice.
then and then hanging out with my wife, helping her with her workouts, making food, gardening, different stuff like that. So
Wow. So we reviewed uh, your video along with your
yep,
wife's and daughter's video
yep,
when we had Amanda and Christina on,
yep,
and your gym setup is
yep,
phenomenal.
yeah.
Um,
I
do
agree.
you? Yeah. There's a lot of specialty bars, a lot of specialty weights.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of jealous of that, to be honest.
I was trying to text Christina when you guys were trying to figure out that bar. So
Mm.
Ben, kudos, you were correct. So you can call it a cambered bench bar or a seal row bar. It goes by a couple
Mm.
of different names.
Mm,
So seal rows, for people that don't know, are when you like lay down flat on a bench and then you row, kind of like in the prone position, and so that bend in the bar goes up under the bench, so then that way you can kind of pull it to full range of motion instead of just running the bar into the bottom of your bench. Or a cambered bench bar is similar to like a bow bar, like the bent bar, like a Duffalo or
Mm.
something like that, because it's got that camber in the middle. You lower it down, and instead of the bar stopping, like here, it's like here kind of thing.
further on.
So
Yeah,
you,
definitely
yeah,
further
so
down.
you really gotta control it. So you can either use it to from a bench stance, you can use it to get that extra range of motion, or what I like to do a lot of times because my shoulders don't like that all the way, I come all the way down where I normally would, but you don't get the bar resting on your chest, so you don't get that kind of drive off of your like the rebound off of your pecs. So the bar is just kind of floating there. So it's fun. I got it for $20 on
What?
a family trip one time. So
Oh,
It's a
wow.
solid find on a family trip.
yeah.
Come back to home.
So whenever we do um, like road trips throughout California or wherever we might go, I always hop on Marketplace or OfferUp or whatever
Super
and just
smart.
look where we're going and just type in gym equipment, barbell, whatever it is, something like that. And I've
Awesome.
found things because a lot of times we go to the coast or like, especially if we go up north, there's not a whole lot of people. So you just snag these random things. The guy listed it as like squat squat car bar or something stupid, and
Mm.
Yeah.
it was $20. We literally drove up. We parked in like a Home Depot parking lot. He drives up with his truck, drops the tailgate, hands it to me. I hand him the $20. He takes off. I put it in the back of the car, and my wife's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah.
And
Wait.
then we went about our way.
What
So,
are we stopping at Lowe's for, honey? What's going on here? Oh,
uh,
okay. Is this a drug deal? No. Better. Much
Better.
better.
It's
Yeah.
a steal.
uh, I I've told the story a few times. I'll keep it short on this one in general, but you guys have seen all the memes before, I'm sure, of like the husband trying to figure out how does he sneak the next bar or home gym purchase or whatever in, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
And so I always tell people, I go, while you're trying to figure out how to sneak things past your wife, my wife bought me 1,000 pounds of plates down in
What?
Southern California, put them in her brand new car, and drove them all the way up back to Northern California for me. So that way I could spend months cleaning them up, refurbishing them, and putting them to use. So,
Ladies,
uh,
take notes.
yeah. So yeah, that's my typical I win moment. So
Yeah. My life is dope. I do dope
yeah.
things. Well, I think that's a great segue to move into our next or our first lifter. Mr. Ben, we're gonna be doing reviewing Basement Brandon.
We're doing actually a friend of mine. Fun fact.
It's your
Brandon
friend.
Campbell. Yeah, Brandon
Yep.
Campbell used to come up, and he is a very smart man and is in like a tech industry, and would come up and do like he would give continued training things sometimes
Yep.
in Seattle, and I would go and we would go train at Seattle Strength and Power together.
wow.
So yeah. Which is helpful to know because Brandon also doesn't have a bio listed. So he's longtime YouTube content creator, one of the just genuinely nicest guys you're ever gonna meet,
Yep.
one of the coolest home gyms you're ever gonna meet, and you're ever gonna see, I should say. Has done a variety of different stuff. Does a lot of like product reviews. People send him stuff, and he gives really thoughtful and meaningful feedback and his thoughts on things. And he's deep into a hypertrophy phase right now. But you're gonna see a 370 squat on a buffalo, or it could even be a Duffalo bar, a 225 bench, and a 485 deadlift here. Brandon also, fun fact, I don't know if he even realizes this, one of the most insane grip strength without should I've ever trained with. Anybody who I've ever trained with, his ability to do double overhand deadlifts, like when he's warming up, he'll do double overhand and he just won't use chalk. And I was just like, that is really, really impressive to me how strong his grip is. But genuinely good guy. Always good to see him, and it's kind of cool that he's here. So let's take a look.
Yeah, chat's
coolest-
actually asking, how much do you really know about him? Does he like Chinese food?
I would bet that he would partake in some Chinese food, but I can't I can't say confidently what his favorite cheat meal would be.
I'll ask him next time.
Dope.
Brett,
All right.
So I will echo Ben's words on Brandon on pretty much every point there. Just a really cool guy. When I was purveyors of the stream from last time may notice that my setup this time looks a little better. Last
crispy.
time I was filming on my phone and stuff. So picked Brandon's brain a lot on cameras, lenses, all kinds of stuff. So he helped me there. We've talked about all kinds of different home gym stuff. And one of the things, well, two things that always blow me away about Brandon. One, him and I are two of the few product reviewers, maybe the only two that I know in the space that will turn things away consistently. So we regularly get offered stuff and we're like, I don't have any plans to use that, or I don't know how I'd use it in my training or whatever it is. And so it just gets turned away. Right. And the other one is Brandon's like, he's like, isn't he, Ben, he's like 6'4" or something.
He's so
right?
tall. He's a
Yeah.
big tall.
And he's like, does he have his weight on there? Like,
He's like 225.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm 6'2", 260. Joe, what are you?
I'm 5'10", 260 much.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, most of us weigh probably more than him and are shorter than him. Like, so his combo of being tall and lighter and very strong is a weird combination for powerlifting, typically. So especially like when I watch him squat, I'm always just blown away because he's got a 600-pound squat or something like that. I think when he goes for a true 1RM. So
Let's take a look at his squat here. So this is an edited video, so we're going to see the squat, bench, deadlift, one after another. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. It goes by quick.
Yeah, this curved bar here, a Buffalo bar, or when Chris Duffin started making them, calling it the Duffalo bar, helpful for shoulder health a lot of the time. It lets you don't have to have as much external rotation. Like Brandon said, in the Instagram right up here, he's in the middle of a hypertrophy block. So
Ooh,
Brandon's
Yeah.
a
this
big,
is all easy for him.
Yeah,
Brandon's a big juggernaut AI guy too.
he was actually, and also used to work with he heavily worked with Garrett Blevins initially in the designing of the AI programming functionality before it even got brought over and then acquired by Juggernaut. So
Oh wow,
yeah,
this is a superstar human, huh?
he's a cool guy. I like
Yeah.
Brandon a lot.
Okay.
Brandon and I had talked for a couple of years before we both realized that we had very similar professional careers, in that we both ran like online new hire employee orientation courses, and we're in learning and development type roles and stuff like that, and just went, oh, okay, that's kind of an odd, just coincidence.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a nice opener. I didn't realize you guys knew so much about him. You didn't even need the bio.
Yeah, a few times he came up here. There's probably a few YouTube videos that I have where we were training together at Todd Christensen's gym in downtown Seattle. I would pick him up from his hotel, take him to the gym, and then drop him off, and then drive back home. So
Okay. Well, here let's take a look at our next person here, number 35, Mr. Ben.
I'm heading there. This is.
Hey Joe, question for you. Do I
Yes.
need to click the button that says watch stream so I can watch the videos?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I thought
Okay.
they told you in the waiting room.
No, you're cool. We were talking about everything else other than actually how this works. So,
It's okay. Yeah, if
You're
you
almost
watch the
ready for
stream-
Twitch Rivals events now. That's what.
Yeah. So,
So
the
can you see
the live
it now?
stream.
so this is Dr. Tatty Waffles.
Yes, you can
So
see it.
he is one of my co-mods over on Reddit on the Home Gym forum sub.
So it says his favorite cheat food is key lime cheesecake, oddly specific. He just thinks barbells are neat. 40-year-old dad who wears Kirkland signature unironically, hate on haters, and blast 2000s pop punk in my minivan. Home gym
Whoa.
Reddit mod, laser enthusiast, and collector of fine Swedish steel.
So he's got the Eleco half rack there, which is just very pretty.
Oh,
And
gorgeous.
he is a very, well, I would put him squarely in the group called a home gym enthusiast. So
I like the
Uh,
barbell up there in the top left of the screen there. That's
Yeah,
that's
the
my
baby
favorite.
the little
barbell.
kids one. Yeah.
Yeah. And the little
Raiders,
trampoline.
thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
There we go. Take a look at the squat. Oh,
Okay. Very clean
Got
lift.
it.
Yep. We all praise the peach up there too,
Yeah.
making sure that the buns are involved. Good lord, this man's calves. That must be the trampoline. I need a Jess. I need
he,
a trampoline.
He regularly posts like weird angle Wednesday videos, and it's almost always includes his calves.
There you go. Perfect.
Weird Angle Wednesday. That's a
Yeah.
solid name.
Uh,
Dude, I like
Yeah.
this whole setup of this gym. Like, I even like, look at this bench here. It has like a little face where when he squats down, he's like, "Oh, you gonna hit this lift?" He's like, "Oh."
Looks like it has it looks like it has that little toe board there that probably keeps it so it always lines up in the same
Yep.
spot too.
Oh, that's
So
smart.
he's a like a graphic designer. He did the logo for our home gym. He did
Oh.
the banner for it as well. He does. So he's a member on the home gym Discord as well. He does a lot of custom end cap designs for people. So for their
Nice.
barbells. So you know how you can buy like a boneyard bar from Rogue, and a lot of times it comes with like it's just a blank end cap, or it says like Rogue Boneyard on it. He'll redo that and make it a custom one for people, and it's like laser engraved and cool stuff. And
That's so cool.
yeah, he does all kinds of cool things.
Neat.
Take a look at the deadlift here. Using the knee sleeves as like a little shin guard, so he
Which
doesn't slice up a
I
shin.
fervently do not recommend. By the way.
Because then it's just gonna stick.
Well, no, what it's gonna do is it's gonna tear up your knee sleeves, and you're gonna have
that's
to.
true.
Buy new ones.
Every single equipment manufacturer I've ever talked to has said, "Please don't do this. Please
Uh.
don't do this. You'll tear up your sleeves. You'll ruin their lifespan."
It just needs shin guards or whatever.
Or just put on socks. Just
Yeah,
wear
long
just-
socks.
Yeah, long socks.
And they're really not that expensive. I bought like 10 pairs of long socks for like $3.
Oh, I
They're
thought you
like
were gonna
giving
say
it
knee
away.
sleeves. I'm like, Joe.
I'm just going
pair
through
of
knee sleeves, guys.
SPDs are going for like $90. Yeah, get the socks for a better deal.
I don't, I don't know why. I've never. Do you guys? If you guys don't wear long socks and stuff like that, do you scrape up your knees? I've never had. I think I've bled once.
I
Ever.
used to wear like sweatpants. Typically I wear tights now when
Yeah.
I'm training, but now I don't really have much of an issue with it. I used to have like before when I wouldn't wear anything, I might have
When you're
like
just free balling it.
you know, you do what you got to do. I wasn't always on camera, so that was the no. I would
Made
if
it
I was wearing
easier.
shorts or didn't have some sort of shin covering, I might like cheese grate my my shins a little bit, but
Okay.
it was never that big of an issue. I never really
Yeah.
had too much of a problem with it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we're complete opposites, man. I must have like glass skin and like paper bones or something, dude. Where anytime the bar touches my skin, instantly start bleeding. Like, so I have to wear long socks or I'm just bleeding all over the bar. I have to make sure that my hands are always dialed in because those are the first things that rip.
I guess I was never too worried. I mean, you saw my hands at the beginning of this,
Yeah,
like what,
yeah.
like the tolerance level I have. So it's possible that I probably did have some bleedy moments that just didn't really stick out in my mind. But in general, I would avoid having your sleeves serve as shin protectors. It's just you're gonna tear up those sleeves, and they're a lot more expensive to replace than some long socks would be.
Yeah.
I do not moisturize my shins because that is weird, and I'm not a serial killer. That's just to only moisturize your shins. It's so weird.
Yeah, that's the limiting factor there.
All right, let's take a look at his bench here. Oh, grind it, push.
Looks
Yo.
like he maybe misgrooved a little bit there at the bottom, but
Mhm.
got it back moving again.
So he does. I believe he might still do. I'm not positive. At one point, he was doing street parking. So his programming is more in the CrossFit realm than it is powerlifting. And so you add that to the numbers, and I think his lifts are even more impressive.
Yeah,
You
I'd
said
say
street parking. What is that?
So street parking is Miranda and I believe his name is Julian. They husband and wife. They were both CrossFit Games competitors, and they started a company called Street Parking, and they run programming for people, and their idea is they do nutrition and stuff like that as well, but it's this huge at-home, almost exclusively community of people doing CrossFit type stuff.
Oh, interesting.
And it's like their big thing is scale. So like and I don't mean scale like in terms of difficulty necessarily, but like you can do their programming if you've got a pair of 25-pound dumbbells and a medicine ball or something like that, all the way up to Dan's stuff there, Mr. Taddy, with the full Eleiko rack and everything. So it's all over the place. They will ride it no matter what. So like during COVID, when you had people like living out of vans and traveling around with their family, you could still get your full workouts in by means of following their programming, because you could modify it how they wrote it. So
even if you're parking on the street, that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
even if you're parking on the street.
so yeah. So that's very
Oh.
cool. Very cool people.
The numbers there that I don't know if I said them out loud. Body weight was 180, and that was a 370 squat, a 235 bench, and a 395 deadlift for a 1,000 pound exact garage gym competition total.
I'm sure he did that on accident.
Yeah. Oopsie, my bad.
I gave him shit for the 1,000 instead of the 999.
So Ben, let's get
Yes,
our
sir.
next lifter. Is gonna be number 57.
Number 57. And boom. Okay, we've got
And boom goes the dynamite.
and boom goes the dynamite. Another Brandon from California. Sushi again as the preferred cheat meal.
Weird.
Flight paramedic, powerlifter, Brazilian jiu-jitsu athlete and coach, and dad of 3 badass gals.
Hmm.
So Brandon has competed in every single competition that we've
Whoa.
done. So the thing I always tell people is, one, that means he had to have owned a home gym since 2018, which not a lot of people have done, right? So pre-COVID. Two, it means he had to be involved enough in the home gym community that really wasn't a thing that early on, that he saw what we posted. And then three, he has to have stuck around long enough to continue to actually show up and participate. So you add all those together, and he's in a very rare group. I think there's like 5 of us or something that still
Whoa.
remain that have done all of the events. So I don't know if he put it in the description of his post or in his bio or not. He just had knee surgery. Like it was right after the last competition. So he did a full send on the squat, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my knee is killing me." But he goes, "What the fuck else am I gonna do? They're gonna tear it apart anyway in a couple of days. So here we are."
No.
So yeah,
You can
and
make
then
it worse.
yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. But
Joe, what do you know, Mr. Sports Rehab Specialist? Okay.
Nothing, I guess.
Go, go away with your logic on that one. And so he's back here. So he's, what are we, like 5 months out or something? So he's getting after it. So these are certainly not big PR numbers for him, but these would be, I'm guessing, post rehab PRs for him. So.
Cool. Let's take a look at it.
Our body weight coming in at 226 here. Right around Joe and I think. Although unless you're still going hard on your big boy arc.
Dude, I'm 260 right now.
Jesus, that's
Yeah.
bigger than I remember. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Got a
huge.
squat. The squat 342. The bench is going to be 255 and a 429 deadlift for 1026 total.
429 deadlift post knee, huh? Okay. Okay, so he just crushes the squat. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay.
Pain don't hurt. No, pain don't hurt.
Yeah, no pain.
And that just flew too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he faking it?
No.
Oh, faker.
Wow, and look at all this Titan equipment he has behind him. Look at all these boxes. What do we got?
Boxed up. Yeah. What the?
So he, at one point, I don't know if he still is. You see the banner in the back there, lifting large. He was, I don't know if the right term is sponsored or not. He was one of their athletes.
Okay.
So they add a couple of people a year to their roster, and he was on the list, I believe, for a bit. And I know he does a lot of coaching and different things in different sports. He, at one point, had a bunch of people that would come over and lift with him in various ways. He's got his girls who lift with him and exercise. I think one of his daughters is in competitive soccer and stuff. So he's got a lot going on. And the physical aspects are certainly a big piece to the puzzle for him. So I think the investment of the various equipment and different things just adds up and makes sense for them. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's another example too of having the background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu makes me think probably a lot more regular mobility, like work being done. Combine that with the history of strength training. A lot of the time when you do have something like an injury or you're rehabbing from something, the better your physical condition is, usually this more smoothly the rehab and the comeback process ends up going. You know how to move your body. Your body is used to regenerating and recovering, and if you're using good movement like mechanics and you've trained all that tissue, it tends to like maintain pretty well. And you see if someone's going in for a surgery or going in for something that's reconstructive, a lot of times they might be like, well, what's the point of doing anything now? I'm just going to have to reset. Well, getting yourself in better physical shape before that happens is
Yeah.
going to 100% increase the rate of potential recovery afterwards.
Yeah.
It's just too documented for it to not be the case.
Yeah, and you
So.
actually start at a higher level. Like the deficit is going to be at a higher level than if you didn't do anything. You know what I'm
Mhm.
trying to say? Where like if you were moving around exercising opposed to never moving around and exercising, you're going to be at two different starting stages after the recovery. And that's always something I try to tell people. Like, just get in, please. Like post or pre-rehab. Like prehab is a thing. Please,
Mhm.
please, 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 please. Just do something. And something is better than nothing. I wouldn't
Yeah.
maybe send it on a full squat PR, right? But there's something there.
Yeah, this says he's 5.5 months post repair.
There you go.
ACL repair, yeah.
And yeah, and MCL reconstruction. So there's a lot of knee got fixed up in there. And it says about 30% off, 30% of his best or off of his best. But I mean, showing up and doing that, and there looked like there was definitely more in the tank, and it'll just keep coming.
100%. Okay, let's keep the ball rolling because we got a fun one up. Number 65.
Another pizza enjoyer with no bio. Let me see. This is Chris.
I'll do it.
From
I'll do it.
Quebec,
I got it.
Canada.
I got
got
it.
it?
Yes, thank
I got it.
goodness.
I got it. I got it.
Perfect.
So, so Quadzilla. So this is Chris. He is another fellow Reddit mod. He's been a mod for almost as long as me. So he's one of the longest ones. So I've been one for 6 years. He's probably around 5-ish. He has missed only one competition, and that is because he was sent overseas to, I think he was in London for a bit during one of the competitions. I think it was last fall, so he missed it. Otherwise, he's been in every single one. He, at one point, when I was trying to build the competition to be bigger and badder, I had what I called my council. So it was myself and 6 other people behind the scenes who made all the decisions on what would go on. So it was 3 people from the community and 3 people who were like influencers in the space. Chris was one of the community members, so he volunteered his time and efforts, knowledge about powerlifting, the home gym space, all kinds of stuff to help the garage gym competition grow bigger and badder, set the rules, set the expectations, sponsors, the whole thing. So Chris has been a
good guy.
active member in the home gym space and everything for a long time. He's a Canadian military member, all around good dude. So
Cool. All right.
there, I got it. Not as creative as some of Ben's have been, but probably a little more accurate.
Probably a little bit more accurate.
That is very fair. I accept that. Okay.
So he's in a costume. We'll take a look. I want to say that this is going to be all of the lifts in one. So we'll.
Yeah. So this is 65 pounds listed for everything.
Okay.
Getting ready for a competition, says couldn't really do a whole lot with the incoming in-person stuff.
Oh, what is he doing?
my.
He's doing it at literally everything.
This is a deadlift to hang clean to front squat to bench to deadlift, and then a
And he's
dance.
dancing on it.
With the
Okay.
dance.
Well,
Oh,
you
he's got
got
a beard.
got a multiplier. Joe, do you mean to be full screen on this, or
Yeah.
does it even matter?
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. This is why. He's tiny.
Little tiny. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Maybe in Canada they don't have full screen.
I guess that's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it hasn't hit them
Get
yet.
it together, Canada. What is this? Quebec. I wanted to see what the beaver poster in the background was. That looks like another "Don't tread on my dam" or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't read it.
I'll ask him to send us a close up.
Good. We need. The people wish to know.
Dude, what a boss, though. He's literally styling on this weight. He's like, yeah, I do this every day. Then I dance on it.
I'm a Reddit mod. That's what I get from this. This is a typical Reddit. Typical.
Yeah.
Typical.
Good stuff.
Joe, are we doing giveaways at all?
I don't have any planned right now. We can do.
I got two
Yeah.
companies who want to give stuff away if we want to.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Do you have a way to have people do submissions for something, Joe? For that, can you
Yeah.
come up with that? Do you have a?
Yeah. I can do
The chat.
anything, Ben.
Oh. All right.
What's the first name of the giveaway?
So the first company is going to be Ward Smelling Salts.
Ooh.
So they make some gnarly stuff.
Gnarly.
They've been a sponsor in the past, and that's the stuff that I use at this point when I hate myself and need to go for a bigger lift and everything. So,
Okay,
so
I got
Ward makes. So they're out of Canada. They make a very streamlined amount of ammonia. They don't have like 35 different flavors and different things like that. The one thing that I really like about them is that you can get it in a stainless steel container. So anyone that's ever used ammonia before has probably accidentally cracked a bottle, and then you end up losing it. Here, you have a stainless container. You then buy a pouch to dump it in and activate it. So it's fresh. So like I've got 2 packs that have been sitting there for a while because I don't use it all the time. And it'll be ready whenever I'm ready. And it'll go in that same container, shake it up, and good to go. So they're going to give away, he told me a couple, so let's do two of their bottles
Okay,
with
cool.
ammonia in it.
So we can run 2 separate giveaways for that.
Uh,
Cool. All right, so guys, the only rule for this giveaway, you just have to type in ! Raffle to be entered into it. That's it. This is really the only specific thing, at least on the Twitch channel. If you guys would like to increase your odds of winning it, following Ward Smelling Salts is going to be your friend, as well as following Garage Gym Competition and Ben and myself here on Twitch.
And then I'll have another one for you. You let me know when you're ready for it.
Yes, I can. Here, let me run this one, and then we can talk about the second one.
Go.
All right, start giveaway. Shoom! Guys, ! Raffle to enter. There we go. I see a bunch of people entering. Good job, good job. Perfect. And then I'm afraid to hit back on this. Okay, I did back. Oh no!
Did you break it?
No, we're good. We're good. We're
Okay.
good. All right, what is the second one?
So company called Executive Fit. So it's ran by a guy named Nate. He makes things out of wood, and they are very pretty. So he makes custom deadlift platform inlays where he can put your logo on it, words, different things like that, whatever it might
Okay.
be. He does custom signs, storage boxes, barbell holders, all kinds of stuff. You may have seen at one point on Instagram and stuff, he made like the Kabuki face for Kabuki strength. He made a barbell hanger for the Kabuki bars that had the Kabuki face inlaid on it and epoxied on it in the background and stuff.
Okay.
He's made it gets really, really detailed to something really basic in terms of what he can do because he's got
It's
like
all
a
platform
CNC
inlays.
platform inlays or custom signs and stuff. So what he's going to do here is it's going to be a custom like gym sign.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
He's
So
got custom weight plate signs.
yeah, all kinds of cool stuff.
The gym
Ooh.
signage and stuff.
Yeah.
By Executive Fit, huh? Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, so guys, we have the Ward Smelling Salts giveaway currently going on right now. You have 6 seconds left to hit ! Raffle. So if you guys are one of the people that might be watching this without an account, now's your time to make an account so you can get in on those raffles. Okay, the raffle is over. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. Shoo!
Shoo.
Yeah, there we go. It says it in chat. You Say Run has won a Ward Smelling Salts. Woo! Yeah! let's get some
Congrats,
cheers.
Calvin.
Um,
Calvin's been helping a lot with the behind the scenes stuff, right, Joe?
Yeah, which is this is your payment, Calvin.
There you go. Take your smelling salts.
That's the dude I was talking to beforehand about everything but how to hop on the actual live stream.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
we
Calvin.
talk about all kinds of cool stuff. We had I don't mean that in a negative way at all. I mean that in a positive way. It was
recognize
a
that guy.
fantastic chat. So
Yeah, no, he's a cool guy. My D, Joe, you are fine, my friend. So there's a few people that are coming in that missed out on the raffle, so we're gonna run it again for the second ward smelling salts. Does that sound okay? Yeah. All right. So Calvin, make sure to DM me just so I don't forget, so we can get you those smelling salts. Okay. All right, guys. Second giveaway for the ward smelling salts is happening right now. Exclamation mark raffle in chat to enter. As this is going, I say we watch potentially another video.
Just tell me who, sir. Just tell me who.
Yes, I will tell you who. But I need to bring it up first because also sometimes, guys, we've been running into the issue of people's Instagrams are private. I don't have access to it.
that does happen. Yes.
Yeah.
I've had that over the years.
So Mr. Ben is going to be number 63.
Pixie, we did watch yours. We asked if you were still here. We very much enjoyed the unicorn bench press and the deadlift Barbie vibes.
You are very strong. Ben, did you
You said 63. Kevin?
Kevin.
Kevin. And Kevin out of Ohio loves breakfast fats, carbs like bacon and potatoes. Massonomics crew member. Crew, CRU with a umlaut.
Yeah.
Took some unconventional lifts to participate in the fall 2023 GGC, taking inspiration from discussions on the Massonomics podcast and Discord.
Ooh. All right, and we have his mid-30s guy who kind of lifts starter pack. I love it.
Is that a fanny pack? Yep, that's a fanny
Yeah,
pack.
It's a fanny pack.
You
he's
gotta
got
offset the
the-
fanny pack to one side. Wow!
Okay.
Whoa!
He's so
Ludicrous
fast.
speed!
Uh,
He's going so quick!
He's got the full Massonomics, everything. The two banners in the back are Massonomics.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
hat,
yeah,
the
don't tread on
shirt.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't step on snack. Okay. This is a really nice home
Looks
gym.
like,
This
looks like basement, I'm
big,
assuming.
basement,
Yeah.
but like really, really spacious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you utilize the space really well.
Okay, so we did a
Well-
front squat for overall stuff. We did the nutty pump, and then now we're here with the jorts. Jefferson deadlift because Massonomics all-time world record double
Yeah.
overhand axle ace
And
Oh!
offset. Yeah.
Oh! Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
the head nod too. Yep.
Whoa. Easy peasy, huh?
There you go.
What?
Were the weights included in this bio for me to check?
Yes. We have a squat.
It was
Oh, go ahead.
185 for the front squat, 140 for the bench. So I'm guessing they were 70-pound dumbbells, and then 205 for that amalgamation of whatever it was at the end. That deadliest lift entry
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. I
Ooh.
should have saved that one for Mark.
All right, guys. The giveaway for the ward smelling salts is over. We're gonna go ahead and pick a winner, and boom, boom. Okay, wait, it's not working. There we go.
Hey, Pixie
Yeah.
one.
Oh wait, sorry, ignore that. It's Pixie. I'm lagging.
Oh my
Pixie,
goodness.
no.
You're
Pixie,
double
you
clicking
won.
things.
Okay. So request from my end. Requirement is whoever won the salts, you have to film yourself using them the first time.
Yes. I'm sorry. Hey, Woo Pig Stussy, shoot me a DM. I got something for you because I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Pig, shoot
Hey,
me a
happy birthday,
DM.
Pixie.
But Pixie won the official sponsorship. Oh man.
Enjoy your. Oh man, I can't wait for the deadlift Barbie does smelling salts video
Oh,
that's incoming.
that's gonna be so awesome.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, and then we got one more giveaway to do from Executive Fit. They're going to be making the winner a custom gym sign, which I actually kind of want. I wonder, hey Ben, can we do some entering here?
You can enter if you want. I'm not. Yeah.
So I did
Go off, King.
I did a post, I think it was last year, where I was like, hey, the grand prize winner of the Garage Gym competition is Joe Gray. Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
Oh, weird.
Of course,
Exclamation mark
people
raffle, guys. Hey, Minnie, put one in for me, okay? I kind of want this. Dude,
Were you
go
around? Were you around, Joe, when I rickrolled everybody?
You rickrolled everybody? How'd you do that?
That was a couple of years ago. So it was like year 3. I put up a video, and I was like, "Hey, everyone! I got the results. They're on the spreadsheet right behind me on the screen. I have them. You don't. That's it. Peace." And that was the video. And of course, like hundreds of people, like, "Oh, you're the worst person." So then the next year, I come back and I go, "Okay, so last year I did this." So I put that video up. This year I felt bad. So instead, I actually do have the results. They're in the link in the bio. I sent them out in the newsletter. You can grab them. Everything's there. Prize winners, full details, everything. Go for it. And it was a direct link that I had hid through like multiple URL shorteners and stuff to a automatic GIF play of Rickroll. And like I did my research on how to find it. And then I had, since it was through a link tracker, I had the count. It was like 1,200 people or something had opened it. And a few people, so Manda was one. Manda commented, and of course the response is like, "Oh, you," right? From a bunch of people. And then she's like, "Damn it, you got me on Instagram, and then I got the email saying they were available, and you got me again."
No.
And I had a picture of me. I'm literally in tears, laughing so hard. And so I had people for like 2 years in a row going, "I want to click that link, but I just don't know if I'm going to get Rickrolled again." So I gave a bunch of people Rickroll PTSD apparently. So.
All right,
I wonder
guys,
if this works.
the Executive Fit giveaway is over. We're going to pick a winner in 3, 2, 1, and we're just going to click it once.
I'm just kidding. That's not.
It was perfect timing because Pixie won again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I never win anything. No. You won 2 things, Pixie.
Oh man.
2 out of 3 too. That's pretty good.
Goodness gracious. Back-to-back champion over
what
here.
What are the odds?
Well done.
Wow. All right, Pixie.
Didn't she say on the last one it was her birthday too?
Yeah, they're officially in the Submasters now.
There you go.
Nice, Pixie. So make sure if you can DM me via Twitch here, since you have a Twitch account, it's just easier. I'll go ahead and give you all the information, Joe Gray, once I get it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for the giveaways, man. This is awesome.
Yeah. I show up big. We got it.
Yeah. Other commentators take notes.
Yeah. So
sorry, go ahead.
I told you earlier about Prime sending that rack out, right, instead of a single stack piece. The text I got from him, because I didn't even know he was doing it, he was like, "Tell the rest of your sponsors to step up their game." And so yeah, so that's the same thing. Tell the rest of the people who showed up, step up their game. So,
Binary Theory is asking, could we get a link to the companies? What's the best way to send them that?
can I? How about
Try
after
this
I
and
get
see if
off?
I get banned from your
I
chat.
was gonna say, or after I hop off, I can shoot you it through Instagram or whatever. It doesn't matter.
There's
So-
Executive Fit. I think that's in, unless it kicked me for any reason, Joe.
No, you should have permission to do it, Ben.
Yeah, that's the website for the Quality Gym Solutions there, I believe.
Yep. And then Ward Smelling Salts. So
There we go.
And-
Thank you,
There
Minnie.
we go. Thank you, Minnie.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm-
Okay.
if you plan to order from them, I'm pretty sure I have discount codes too. They shouldn't be affiliates or anything like that. If you're worried about that, it literally just saves you money. So I think it's like GGC or GGC5 or something like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
We'll we can post all of that not only through the Discord but through the Instagrams as well, guys. I know that you have a few posts on like discount codes, right? On your Instagram? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that being said, Mr. Joe Gray, we had a blast, and we are actually officially out of time now. We have to bring on our next guest. Big shout out to you for putting this competition on, and also I'm very impressed with how much and how fast you've upgraded your stream setup. You
Thanks,
look
Looks
man.
great, sir.
you look
It look-
crispy.
I look like a legitimate Twitch dude, right? Like I'm ready for it. I think.
Oh, 100%.
No, way
Now
too
you-
clean for Twitch. That's some YouTube stuff right there, is what that
Yeah.
is. That's
Yeah,
straight
you're right.
up.
Yeah, that's my. What's the guy's name again? That's in the
Calvin?
waiting room. Calvin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Calvin. He's like, you look like you're ready to do a review and sell me on the new iPhone.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'll take it. So that's fine.
100%.
So.
That's a good compliment.
yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take it. So
Video
yeah.
quality and the soft ambient lighting in the
Yep.
back. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you like it, you can find more of me. I am on YouTube doing product reviews and good stuff. So there we go.
Perfect.
Huzzah.
Alrighty,
All right.
guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take our break, and then we'll be on in a few more minutes to bring on our last and final. Whoa, Ben, I need more caffeine.
Last and final. Both of them, in fact. The final.
The last and final guest.
Yeah. This was our first final guest. We have our last final guest
We have
next.
our
That
last
makes sense.
final
Just don't ask. It makes perfect sense if you don't think about it at all. Good job,
Oh.
Joseph.
We've been
So
sitting
is
here
the-
for a while.
So is the first guest the 8th final guest or something like
I
that?
can't fully break down Joe's thought process here, but I
But it
have a
all
feeling
works
it's
out.
not too far off. Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead. We're going to take our break at 3, 2, 1.